Hello. And Gregor here, and I would love to do a Q&A with you guys. I've not met you and you have not met me, so I feel like it'd be a great time for little questions pulling from the hat. That being said, let's get started. I'm excited. I'm also nervous. This is like my first talking video for you guys. And I just want to try to be in the moment and hopefully things go well and I'm not too nervous and too shy, because sometimes I get like that. But yeah, so let's start. I have a list of many cut out questions, and I'm going to answer them so you guys can get to know me. Question number 1. What are you currently working on? Well, right now I'm working on this, building my YouTube channel and creating content. I am an artist that already is working in film. I am an actor, and also I do acrobatic dance, so I perform already. However, I'm trying to work a little bit more on filming, like aesthetic visuals for the masses. And for those of you that also like aesthetic videos, very visual and entertaining. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. How did you get started? Well, definitely inspired by YouTube already, and YouTubers and other creatives that post and share their work and their thoughts and their feelings. But ultimately, how I got started was I have been wanting to do this for a long time, but I just didn't know how I was supposed to organize it. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go find a planner or a notebook, maybe both, and just kind of start planning things out. I'll grab you the notebook. So I just got myself a planner from Barnes & Noble, and in this, basically, it has a way to categorize your week, but then it also shows you the full month, so you can kind of just have an open layout calendar. It also has great note-taking and priority sections, so you can prioritize what is important next. And then the notes are great for like ideas and your vision and stuff like that. I also got just a little notebook like this. Oh, did I do it? So I do something like this where it fits pretty easily in there. I love stuff like this. I love like when things are perfectly fit. So I still keep my tags on too. I just feel like they look, you know, they're good to like tuck things into. So this thing has gotten some good use so far. Definitely going to be using it more in the future though. So yeah, that's really how I got started. Next question. All right, question number 3. What are 1 or 2 pivotal moments that brought you to this point in your life? 1 or 2? Well, I mean, I definitely watched my mom work really hard, and she was a single mom. Seeing how much she hustled, I always hoped to reach high and make all her help worth it. Also, probably the pandemic was another pivotal moment, I think, for all of us. We all changed a lot during that time, and hopefully for the better, right? I moved and pushed myself to elevate myself and put myself where I believed I belonged. Next question. What have been the most important forces in your life? Book, person, etc. Most important forces. Love, the universe. I mean, that is the biggest force we know of. There's this energy field that we're all connected and a part of, right? I would also say manifestation, because I feel like I am a key lucky witness of firsthand manifestation. I manifest away in my life, and I've gotten some really cool opportunities because of it. And I feel like that would be really enjoyable for me to teach one day. However, yeah, for now I'm just kind of following my intuition and hoping that it's going to lead me, when we work together, to go down this road that I am hopeful it's going to make my life better. So yeah, definitely love, and definitely the force of the universe guiding you through manifestations. If you had no experience but were to start your discipline today, how would you get started? This is an interesting one, because I do feel like I'm kind of on this path of between still right now, where I'm wanting my life to be somewhere, and I had such a prominent idea of who I was, and I'm just kind of growing out of it. So I think if I was to start my discipline over, I'm going to take that as the current discipline I'm trying to get to. So if I was to start it over, I would first, if I wanted to start fresh, I would ask myself what brings me joy and follow that as closely as I can as possible. And I mean, maybe do more research in the fields of like finance and business, and that hopefully would make those studies less foreign to me. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. What makes you feel the most alive, and why? I love that question. I love making an impact on others in their lives. And I've done a lot of teaching, and there's just something about helping someone reach their goal that you can't deny the happiness that it brings instantly. So yeah. Also, I really enjoy like organizing and collaborating to help someone I love that's in need. I've had a few instances where friends have like been sick, or they've been, needing extra help, and or like emotional support, and I've created funds to kind of help bring more financial help to them, or some spiritual well-being or positive energy their way. And that stuff always brings me joy. It always, no matter what, always makes me feel good. Next question. What is your hidden talent? Do you really want to know? I grew up dancing and doing acrobatics, and I ran away to the circus, so I can do a lot of aerial acrobatics and bendy, contortion, flexibility stuff, as well as like handstands and yeah, stuff like that. How long would you last on a deserted island? Oh, I'd survive. I wouldn't just survive either. I would thrive. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you a story. Recently, I was traveling around Florida, and a stray, out of nowhere coconut comes roaming and washes onto shore. And I was determined when I saw that coconut. Instantly, I was determined to smash that thing open and prove that I could survive if something like that happened. I love the show Survivor and The Island with Bear Grylls. So you know that when a coconut just washes onto shore, sure, that is like just a blessing, right? If you're on a deserted island, you would be stoked. So, yeah, of course, naturally, I'm trying to break open this coconut and succeeded. And I am very proud of myself because it's the first time I had done it. I did use a YouTube video, however, it's fine. I mean, now I know how to do it. So going forward, I will definitely survive. And yeah, it was pretty epic. Let's insert a photo for proof. Look at that. Cool, right? I mean, inside it was disgusting, so we did not drink it or eat it. When do you want to get married? Aww. Well, it's actually in the works. Don't look at my nails. Oh, or my Band-Aid. I heard this thing, I think it was a video where somebody said, nobody wants to be the Band-Aid guy. And I'm the Band-Aid guy. Yes, it is in the works. So my fiance and I have been together for almost 10 years now. We got engaged in a really beautiful place abroad about a year ago now. Actually, I think it was today, a year ago today, because earlier I had no one pull up. So a year ago today, and yeah, so we're set to get married in April of next year. Let me know if you would like to see an engagement video anytime in the future. Because yeah, I think I might still be able to dig up that footage. Let me know. Where will you be in 5 years? Well, I hope to still be making videos for you guys and for myself. Still acting and working towards that. Running my own business. Stuff like that. What is the best advice you have learned in your life? I've learned a lot of things that I should avoid. That's not the best advice. My mom used to always say, follow your heart, right? As well as always leave things better than you found them. And my dad used to say, always step with your best foot forward. So I would say those. Follow your heart, always leave things better than you found them, and always step with your best foot forward. What is the most difficult thing you have ever done? Gosh. I ran marathons and ultra marathons, and those were pretty hard. One specifically was on the Jurassic Coast in the UK, and it was a brutal but beautiful trail ultra marathon, and it had coastal stairs, many sets of coastal stairs, and they were huge, and yeah, that was it. That was the hardest thing I've done. Next question. Have you ever been arrested? Guys, I'm sorry. I have not been arrested. Hate to break it to you. It would have been an entertaining story, nonetheless. What animal do you resemble? I mean, probably a dog. I have a lot of energetic spurts throughout the day. Mostly if I eat sugar, which I'm not on right now, thankfully. The majority of the time I don't eat it because of these said spurts. And I think not having caffeine also is helping. However, when I was young, these spurts were very random, and I was very excited to see you and very much dog energy. I feel like I'm leaning a little bit more towards cat energy these days, just like with being a little bit more introverted over time, but sorry, I can't deny it. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I did always say growing up that my cartoon spirit animal, even though she's not an animal, was Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, because she was sweet and tough. Where have you traveled and which is your favorite? I've traveled across the US, Canada, and Mexico. But I've also gone to Spain, Chile, and England, and France. Oh, and I've been to Wales. I've been to Wales. How can I forget that? I definitely didn't forget that. So those are the places that I've traveled, but my favorite, I really, really, really enjoyed road tripping throughout England up to Wales. And it was just gorgeous there. Like the rolling green hills, I felt like I was in Hobbiton, and it was just, I mean, the Shire was essentially inspired by the rolling hills of England, and I saw it, so that was magical. Yeah, I think that was my favorite, England. All right, what do you hope comes to you next? Positive people and beautiful experiences. Yeah. Send them my way. What is your age? Dun dun dun. I bet you guys couldn't guess. Guess in the comments below what you think my age is. But I'll whisper over here. I enjoy it. I love being this age. I feel the most level-headed than ever before. And more just like myself, comfortable. How do you prefer your coffee? Yay, I love this question. I actually grew up in a coffee shop. My mom was a manager of a coffee shop when I was young, and I was homeschooled, and she'd wake me up at 5 a.m. and I would grab my school box and I would take it into our hippie Volkswagen camper van. And when I woke up and rose with the sunshine, I would wander my way into this coffee shop, and my go-to order was a chocolate muffin and a milk. I know, gross. So back then I didn't like coffee. But then as I got older, I started to work there myself and worked in coffee for about 10 years and really started to enjoy it, and started to work at Blue Bottle Coffee in LA. And yeah, so now I take my coffee very seriously. However, the sad part of all this is that now I can't really drink caffeine because it makes my heart hurt. So that's why my go-to order now is a decaf oat cortado. When I'm at home though, an iced latte. Do you care for any fur babies? Yes, I do. I have 2 cats. Stevie, who is a very lazy but super smart tortie, and Mitzi, who is a teenager kitten that is super sweet and playful, and she is a spotted Bengal tabby mix. I love them. They're my girls. If you could meet any of your heroes, who would you want to meet? Jane Goodall. Actually, honestly, any strong, determined, brave woman that helped change the world or the course of history in some way. I went to the Ladybird Museum yesterday. She was amazing. And it would be amazing to meet Mother Teresa. Currently, I feel like I would love to meet Emma Watson. Yeah, I'd love to meet those three. 4 ladies. All right, everyone, that is all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that I had entertaining enough questions for you to understand a little bit more about who I am. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this more than I expected, and I do tend to be a little bit more reserved and nervous when I am on camera, especially seeing myself right here. Like, I just want to go like this and block it out so I don't see it all day. However, I feel like the more I will do this, I'm sure it's going to help me open up, and I do feel like I had fun. So yeah, I mean, I'm learning about myself, and you know, I don't know you guys and you don't know me, but I do hope that that helped you understand a little bit more about me. But I am excited, you know, going forward doing these videos. I can do artistic visuals and film those all day, but it's sitting down and talking with you guys that is really going to be what is connecting us. And I just feel like it's going to challenge me, but I hope it's going to be wonderfully rewarding, and I think it will. So thank you so much for watching, and with that, I'll leave you with this.